What's going on, folks? Welcome to the latest edition of Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. It is I, Shawn Long. We had a super busy week this past week, so without any further ado, let's jump into this past week's news. So Devil's Third is getting a lot of confirmation dates in different regions. We've seen it for Europe with August 28th, we've seen it in New Zealand and Australia for August 29th, and people are wondering about North America. Well, don't worry, I'm pretty damn sure we're going to see it on August 28th as well. Call it a hunch, call it things I've been hearing, but I'm pretty sure it's a lock for that. Of course, we saw some new footage of the game. We got a bunch of new screenshots for the game, which I'll post a link to in the description box and on the screen that I covered the other day. And the game's just looking awesome, man. I really hope Wii U owners support this game because it looks like it's coming pretty soon, and it's going to be a stark contrast to Splatoon. Much grittier, bloodier, and a lot more customizable online. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Remember, we're not getting any Call of Duty BS or Battlefield BS. This is our game. This is our exclusive, so hopefully you guys will go out there and support it. Nintendo is planning on showing some Smash-related things at E3 with some new challengers, but it looks like the cat's out of the bag. We saw some footage early this morning of Ryu and Roy from Fire Emblem being in the game. I'm very excited for Ryu. I'm a big Street Fighter fan, and I really think that's cool. I hope, Capcom needs to do something here because they put Mega Man in the game, now they're putting Ryu in the game. Let's get some Mega Man and some Street Fighter loving on the Wii U because it kind of needs it. And if, Nintendo's going to help promote your characters, you should kind of throw them a bone and, give them a game. So, I don't know, but it's very cool to see. I'm definitely going to beast all of yous with Ryu. Simple as that. Sorry. So we got some MPD numbers coming out for Splatoon, and it sold about 140,000 games in about 2 days, 3 days. So that's pretty hype. I really didn't expect to see it doing so well. It sold over 200,000 units in Japan. So it's Splatoon, it's doing really well. I did not expect it to do this well this fast, but just because it's a new IP, it's kind of unproven, Nintendo and shooters and whatnot, but they're knocking it out of the park, man. The updates have been really well done. The new content with the guns and the maps and stuff has been really fun, and I expect to see some more stuff like that at E3 from Nintendo, kind of, to gauge when we're going to see more stuff, and maybe even some exclusive stuff at E3 that will give us more content for Splatoon. So, shout out to Splatoon. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I've been enjoying it, and it's a really solid game, and it deserves these good sales.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is brought to you by PunchOutGaming.com. From retro gaming to modern, PunchOutGaming.com has you covered. Join their Facebook group for the best sales as well. Link in description.
With the NBA Finals going on, you might be hankering for some basketball action. Barkley's Shut Up and Jam on the Super Nintendo is a really good basketball game. Yes, it's sort of like NBA Jam except it has fake people, but it's really a lot of fun. It's really fast-paced, and Barkley himself is just the man. So if you're looking for a cheap basketball experience and you're kind of tired of NBA Jam, check out Barkley's Shut Up and Jam. It's a pretty good game. One more bit of E3 news to talk about is that Nintendo of Canada's president said that expect to see some third-party collaborations at E3 from Nintendo. Now what does that mean? People are thinking it might be traditional third-party stuff. I'm sort of thinking along the lines of second-party stuff where Nintendo helps fund a game to be exclusive to the Wii U and helps in the creation of it. Something like we've seen in Hyrule Warriors, Bayonetta 2, things like that. I'm definitely a huge fan of those games, so I'd love to see more of that. And we also saw a leak for Hyrule Warriors for 3DS that was quickly taken down by Koei Tecmo, so obviously some things are in the works. It should be very interesting to see what we see at E3 from these third-party companies and Nintendo working together. So with E3 literally starting tomorrow, I guess it's time I give you guys my 3 predictions for E3. Some of this is based on actually stuff I know, some of this is just based on speculation. The third thing I expect to see is a virtual console subscription service. I really feel it's coming. I thought it was coming last year, I heard a bunch of stuff about it, but this year I'm pretty damn confident we're going to see it, especially with that DNA merger. Number 2, Platinum's game is going to be a Wii U exclusive. Nintendo and Platinum really enjoy working with each other. It's pretty obvious that they enjoy working with each other. The Wonderful 101, Bayonetta 2, and I don't know, I really think we're going to see it be an exclusive for the Wii U, and I honestly think it's going to be Vanquish 2 from what I've been seeing and hearing. Finally, Nintendo's going to bust out some big surprises and win E3 again. Let's face it, man, they've shown a lot of stuff during these directs over the past couple weeks, that could have been E3 stuff. Fatal Frames, localization, new games coming out, the new Chibi Robo and stuff like that. So Nintendo's gotta have some aces up their sleeves. I think you're gonna see stuff like Star Fox be on, big stage. You're gonna see Devil's Third get confirmed with the August 28th release date like we talked about earlier. And there's gonna be a bunch of surprise projects. Metroid, maybe. I can't say yes on Metroid just from what I've been hearing, but I think it's a good chance. Definitely expect to be surprised. Definitely expect the best presentation to once again be from Nintendo, and be excited for this year's E3. This week's question of the week, of course, is what are your E3 predictions? Leave them in the comments section below. Make sure you guys leave me your E3 predictions down in the comments section below. I'd love to talk about what you guys are expecting to see. Check out all the other videos we got going on. Make sure you stick with Nintendo enthusiasts during E3. I'm going to be at home covering all the stuff while the boys are out in LA getting all the exclusive stuff. So it's going to be a wild time. There's going to be videos constantly, news stories, tons of stuff. Expect a lot of big stuff. We're trying to make a big name for ourselves at this year's E3. So make sure you stick around and check everything out. I'll be starting coverage tomorrow, Sunday, for everything. So I hope to see you guys there. All right, have a good weekend, and I'll see you during E3. Later.